Welcome to the Culture Shock, where we talk about personal development for men. In today's video, we're going to talk about breaking addictions. Okay, today we're going to talk about breaking addictions because there are a lot of guys who are held back from doing what they love because of addictions. Whether it's alcohol addictions, whether it's drug addictions, whether it's any other addictions. Maybe you have a gambling addiction, but maybe it's holding you back. But we can break that if we're strong-willed and we really want to break that. How do I know? Because I used to be heavily into smoking. One of my favorite cigarettes, I think I mentioned it from time to time, it was Marlboro Reds. And it was a hard addiction to break when I first turned to Christianity. And I remember leaving a pack of cigarettes on the entertainment center that me and my sister had an apartment, and she left it there because she said that it was between me and God. And so if God is gonna help me break it, He's the only one. And that cigarette pack probably stayed there for about a month. But I'm just saying that to say this, that we can break all sorts of addictions. Maybe you're not a person into weight training and you don't like weight training. There's this body weight workout I started doing earlier this year. It's mainly a lot of calisthenics. I knew a former inmate, and he used to tell me that what he did was a lot of body weight exercises in there, because a lot of prisons these days, they don't have weights anymore, so you have to find ways to try to kill time and make yourself productive. So I started doing push-ups. At one point I was doing like 500 in one day and like 360 body weight squats. But I wanted to do that because I was only working on a two a day or twice a week full body circuit training and one cardio day. So I want to amp it up. I want to break the addiction of not doing what my mind was used to, which is, I usually tell people less is more when you're trying to build muscle, but I'm also trying to burn body fat, so I wanted to do that. So in my mind, I was addicted to only doing a certain kind of workout. But after a while, that workout helped me get a little leaner. But we can do all sorts of things. It's not just that. Maybe you deal with S3X addictions, maybe on your phone, or maybe that's all you think about all day. The best way to break that is, I would say, well, with most addictions, is constantly keep yourself busy. Whether it's getting in shape, I keep myself busy by making videos here and TikTok, and I post them on my Twitter page. If you want to check it out, you can. I post content of personal development for men from other channels that help me, and even like sports news networks and just news networks that I think are better than the television, like the ones that are political bias, I think I can say. Okay, but you can check that out on Twitter. It's at the Frugal Cyborg MR3. But we can break all types of addictions. And a person that says they can't break that addiction is constantly thinking of that thing. Whether it's gambling, whether it's alcohol, drugs. At one point, I was becoming an alcoholic. I was using alcohol because I was telling myself I need this to help me fall asleep, because I was starting to have insomnia. And so I started drinking to try to sleep. Pretty soon I was drinking like most of the day. I remember my girlfriend at the time, when I was working, she would pick me up from work. and I started off with the 18 pack, and then it moved on to, it was the 18 pack on a Sunday. Then after that, I started going to the casino and had a couple drinks there. Then when she took me home, got a couple more cans, those tall boys from the store, and drank. And the sad part is I didn't feel hungover the next day, and I worked normal. Then I started drinking every other day, and I mean, a lot of my money went to that for like a while, and I broke that because I had to remember why I got into physical fitness, why I want to work out. And the reason why is because I want to look lean, I want to look buff, and that other stuff was just hindering me. We don't need anything to hinder us. We can break addictions. I mean, I know there's some ones that are way strong that I never dealt with, but most of the time, I'm not saying that strong stuff. Maybe you do need help. You need to go to a clinic, methadone clinic. Maybe that will help, but because they have stuff that will ease you off of stuff like that. But a lot of times it's because it's our mind, it's how we program our mind. Like most gamers, that's all they think about all the time. Some of them don't go to school because of gaming, or they don't, that's all their mind is thinking about. Social media addiction. We can all break all types of addictions if we mentally keep our mind busy. Read a book, listen to an excellent podcast, listen to some productive stuff on YouTube, stuff that will keep your mind edified. And if you're a Christian, maybe rededicate your life to the Lord, or any other religion. But just focus on the things that are good for you. That's why I never really gave into drinking again. I never really, for me, I didn't want anything to weaken me. That's why I started working out even harder, doing calisthenics, making myself even more disciplined, because people said I was already disciplined. I'm on intermittent fasting. I work out like right now 4 days a week, and I really watch what I eat. I don't smoke. I don't even smoke the cigarettes anymore. I listen to a lot of personal development channels. Like I said, I'll share a lot of that on Twitter, the things I watch, maybe some comedy. It's not just personal development and all the educational stuff. I put on there entertainment stuff. If you look back on the stuff, I have stuff from Chris Rock and from Dave Chappelle. This stuff I like, comedy. Maybe just little clips of something, 2.5 Men. I'll put stuff like that I like. Entertainment. That's what that really is there for. Mainly a lot of male entertainment, because Elon Musk took over Twitter and is making that a better platform than it was before when it was left-winged. But if you're left-winged, then I don't even think this channel's for you. But what I'm saying is, you can break your addictions. We don't have to be all addicted to stuff. A lot of people say that we need some kind of vice. You don't always need a vice. For me, I need to better myself. Maybe that's my addiction, but that's not really an addiction. That's kind of uncomfortable. Becoming a better person, a better man, is what we need to be. And it's not always comfortable. We got to get away from comfort. I think that's what a lot of addictions are. We're just comfortable with that. We're not really addicted sometimes. It's just what's in our lives. It's what's comfortable. It's what's easy. That's why when I talk about budgeting on the other channel, it's not the fact that it's hard. It's the fact that we're comfortable the way we're living, but sometimes that comfort is putting us in debt. So we need to get out of comfort sometimes. Working out is not always comfortable. Telling yourself that you need a diet and you need to work on losing weight is not comfortable. Running, eating healthier. Our body is accustomed to eating junk, burgers, pizza. I eat that once a week, but that's to help speed up my metabolism. But what we can do is break addictions through the mind and actions. Don't just think about it. Start breaking through actions. That's what a lot of things don't tell you. You know, a lot of therapists will tell you, you just got to tell yourself no or whatever. But you got to do actions. You got to put actions behind it. If you feel like watching porn on your phone, don't do it. That's also discipline. And when you don't do it, that's action. Keep your mind busy. Maybe go outside and do some work. Maybe go out to the weight room and lift some weights. So we got to keep ourselves busy. If your house is messy right now and you live alone, then clean it. Maybe clean every inch. That usually wears me out. I'm usually like burnt out halfway. So constantly keep yourself busy. I think that's the best way, because most people that have or that don't have addictions are constantly busy because their mind is not on what they're thinking about or what they say they're addicted to. We can break addictions. And if this video is helpful to you, or you know anyone with addictions, share this video with someone, because we can break all addictions. The most people that I know that have addictions are usually the ones doing nothing in life. They just stay home, do nothing, laying around, and that's all they're thinking about, their next addiction, their addicted friends. They want to hang out with those people, maybe cut away from those people. Start hanging out with people that are positive or that have things going in their life, that are constantly busy. Hang out with new people. That's a new way to break your addictions. Hang out with positive people and someone that's doing something positive in their life. So we can all break addictions. But the only way you'll tell yourself you can't break an addictions is if you just keep telling yourself that I need it. I need it. We don't need nothing. But that's just my thoughts. You can write your thoughts on the comments. Whether you're going through some addictions, you don't have to write the addiction. You can just say I'm going through something. Or you can say I broke addictions. But I hope we're all breaking addictions here. And I just want to come on to this because I want all of us to be better men, stronger men, and men that are going to constantly improve. I want all of us to be improving in life. So let's go keep improving. Let's go keep shocking this culture by improving instead of being lethargic and apathetic in life, which most of this world is becoming. But if this video was helpful to you, then give it a thumbs up. Share these videos and comment. And everybody, this is The Culture Shock. I'm MR3. And everybody, stay manly.